Okay, feet dry, Chiang Rai. Let me get out of this parking lot, pay for my parking, and I will be back. Okay, I'm pulling out of PTT, about 5 clicks from the airport. I don't even know where to begin. Well, I got an Amazon coffee, and I got an M150, and I got some antacids because my stomach's off. I feel like when I was in the Army and you pulled CQ, right? It's charge quarters overnight. They got to have somebody in the orderly room. There's an officer, an NCO, and a backup. And so it feels like I've been up for 24 hours, and you get that just kind of feeling in your gut, just ill, but not gonna get physically sick, but you just feel like crap. And that's how I feel. And that's how I feel about this entire trip. I'm not gonna elaborate a lot. I've talked to a few of my friends. I consider, I don't even want to go into that. I consider my subscribers friends in a sense, right? A community. But I have a tight bunch of friends that I talk about personal stuff to. They already know the predicament and all that. So I'm frothed like the milk on a cappuccino, okay? I'm pissed. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. Life's supposed to be sabai, easy come, easy go. Well, I'll tell you, this trip. Now, I'm not materialistic, but the money I pissed away going home for this flop, for this no joy, meaning calling no joy, okay? Wave off, pull the ripcord before I hit the ground, or look at my VCD gauge and go, shit, I better surface soon because I'm running out of air. I had to get the F out of Seattle. I was done. That's what I mean by froth. Just, I know, wine, but you're getting it fresh. 0 sleep on both legs of the journey. I was dozing off. I was falling over. And I figured, shit, man, once I get in my truck, I'm going to cry. I mean, it's frickin' daytime. It's, 34 degrees. Sun beating down. Absolutely beautiful. But I need a frickin' M150, baby. And my coffee. So I don't fall asleep. A lot of sugar in this shit, by the way. And all the other crap that... Anyway. Come on, guys. Big truck. You guys don't want to watch me. Down, get some road footage here. Kind of adjust it a little bit. All right. I went to Seattle, personal business, like I mentioned. Now I'm back, and I honestly didn't film diddly. I just, it wasn't in me back there. I just wasn't feeling it. And right at the moment, I'm not feeling it now, but I need to unload, vent, let some steam off the tea kettle off the boiler before she blows. And but anyway, the money I spent, I could have walked in to Honda Big Wing and rode out with a brand new Forza 350 with all the bells and whistles, side bags, top bag, crash bars, the whole shit. That's how much money I pissed away going back for a complete failure. I've never noticed that before, but that road going up that hill up there to the left, that fucking road's a rainbow road. Wait a minute, I'm in a fucking nightmare. I just woke up in Seattle. Holy shit. Oh, I love my country, but it's gone to shit. America, I'm talking about. Anyway, I still got 40 minutes to home. Let's see, what time is it? Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud. So God, let me catch my breath. Hang on, let me open up this antacid here. God dang, man. Yeah. I may need to get some like Metamucil or Maalox or something. I almost stopped at the Black Canyon on the way out in the airport, but I didn't want to open my bag and all that shit to get my coffee cup out. I waited till I got to my truck. Then I opened my bag. Anyway, so, but I don't even know the name of this damn river. God dang it. Oh my God. I did notice though, the fuel prices have dropped a touch. The diesel 20, D20, Delta 20, was 63 point something when I left, and now it's 59 point something. And the Bravo 7 B7 that I usually get, that I always get, is 41 per liter, and it was 43 and some change when I left. I don't know if that's any indication, but Seattle, where I was anyway, prices did not change. They went up. And if they go down, it's only because their neighbor went down. That's the way it is in the States. Everything here seems to be kind of par for the course. Everyone kind of stays the same. But in the States, you can shop around, right? In fact, there's an app you could put on your phone, put it anywhere you want. But anyway, you can look up what's the best price in town, and it'll tell you, like current, within the hour. So people will shop around. I used to do it, even when I was working for someone else, and they were paying for the fuel. I'd buy a company gas card, and I go, well, I need to get fuel, and where's a place on my route that has the best price at this particular station, because we had Shell and BP cards. Anyway, totally off the subject, but, well, I guess it's about gas, but I'm foggy-headed, I'm tired, and I'm in a foul mood, if I already didn't say that. Foul, not in bird, but foul as in aggravated. Just such a waste. I mean, deep down, I'm talking to my friends now, they know what this trip meant to me. And I got it between the time I departed Bangkok and the time I landed in Seattle. That dream or wish was swiped out from underneath my fucking feet. Just taken away. Crushing. Heartbreaking. I'll say that. I won't elaborate anymore. I'm just glad to be home. Now, tonight, after I unpack, get my laundry going, right? Probably have something to eat. I'm going to book my flight that I had to cancel. Book my flight to Pattaya. I booked it, and then I freaking had to cancel it. Thank my lucky stars that a couple years ago I had an emergency surgery. And not only did the surgery cost me $750,000 baht here in Thailand, because my American doctor said, no, you have to have it now. Like now. And I said, okay, where do I got to book a flight? He said, no, not, you can't fly, you got to have it now. So this is pertaining to my pituitary surgery, right? Had a big trip planned, paid for, all that shit, rooms, flight, excursions. Had to cancel them. And it was beyond the cancellation date. So ever since then, I've been paying that extra few bucks. I don't care where I'm going or how much it is. I pay that extra emergency cancellation, emergency this, whatever fee. So I was able to cancel my flight to Pattaya. Booked the Seattle flight in a hurry. They gave me a break. Trip.com. I got to tell you what, man. Trip.com. I used to primarily use Agoda because all my shit was programmed in there already. You know, it was simple Simon. What's a couple $100 baht either way? But now I do Trip.com. Thanks to Nick Dean, by the way. NDTVI Thailand, Nick Dean. If you don't know him, look him up. But he said, man, you gotta use Trip.com. Okay. You get coins, you get perks, you get all this shit. I'm already at freaking platinum whatever level just from the basic trips. Go ahead there, Buckaroo. I'm not gonna force you over or nothing. Working man, you know, the guy in the truck, he looks like he's hauling corn, but never keep a working man down, you know what I mean? Anyway, off the subject. So I use Trip.com. This isn't a sponsored video or none of that crap. It's just the fact of life. I use Trip.com because I get all these perks. I get lounge perks. I get shit like that. Rarely do I use a lounge. Rarely do I have a long layover, right? Usually I have just enough time to get my shit together and change my shirt like I did in Taiwan before here. But my leg, you know, SeaTac to Taipei to Bangkok, and then I switched to a domestic, you know, mailed bags, okay? Went to the post office, mailed bags, all that kind of shit, and then caught my domestic. So I didn't really have a lot of time to hang out. And because the domestic flights, unless you pay through the snoot, you got to pay a lot for extra baggage. And you got to get it there ahead of time. So I went to the post office, did like I normally do. Kept my necessities in my bags in the back here. Put the rest in a big ass box. Hell, it'll probably be there before I get there. No, it'll be there tomorrow, I'm sure. Oh, that coffee's freaking good, man. I have an admission, a confession to make, a serious confession. Okay. While I was in Seattle, God, I don't even know if I can say this. I feel shame. I went to Starbucks and had coffee. Because that's the people that I was with, that's where they wanted to go. Anyway, if I ever get, commercialized, or I'm monetized, but if ever I get AdSense and all that shit, I guarantee you that one Starbucks will not be advertising on my channel. Anyway, I'm home. I'm happy. Highway 1 is directly in front of me. To the left is north, to the right is south. BYD dealership is immediately to my right, across the highway, of course. So you can kind of get an idea of where I'm at. In 15 minutes, or less, I'll be passing the intersection for the White Temple, and I'll be close to home, baby. All right, guys, let's go. Let's make it. Let's move it. We'll make the turn, then we'll move over. I'm gonna go ahead and go in the slow lane. Yeah, I'm still adjusting, man. I tell you, it's weird. Just when I got used to driving on a different side of the road with the steering wheel on the different side, boom, I'm back. And I've already turned my windshield wipers on when I thought I was turning my signal on. So I'm still adjusting. I don't know if you can see those fuel prices there, but they're pretty decent. Anyway, so I think that's about it for now. I'm glad to be back. Okay. Maybe one day I'll elaborate on the trip. I literally ran out of videos in my queue. Okay, I've got I don't know. It's okay. I know what day it is, but I don't know what came out today. So I either have that one and another one, the one that says I'm going to America. I think that's it. I don't know. I haven't even looked. My phone, when I took it off airplane mode here, it just lit up. It sounded like a frickin' tuk-tuk in India. Ring, ding, 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 ring, ding, 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 ding. Okay? I mean, it was just going off. I got messages up the keister to frickin' answer, which is fine. But priorities first, right? Laundry, shower, and I forgot. I don't think I finished my thought on. I changed my shirt in Taiwan because I spilt my frickin' coffee on the airplane, all over my shirt. And I usually travel in what I call a travel shirt, black tee, a lot of times it's Dave's Gotta Love Thailand shirt, or it's my FFS Give It a Break or Let It Go shirt, or something else, some black tea, because I'm freaking spilling all the time. This time, nah, I wore a nice button-up shirt, you know, one of my Magellans, and I got my coffee. I said, yeah, normally I don't, okay, but I was like, yeah, I need something. So I got that. I had a tea first, and then I got coffee, and I can't blame it on turbulence. I'm blaming it on fumbly hands. I grabbed my coffee and I hit just you know, bringing it back to myself and I hit the lip of the tray table and boosh, all black coffee over my pink, okay, my salmon colored shirt. And I was like, you gotta be, oh my God. I was cursing inside like crazy. I went into the restroom and took my shirt off and got as much as I could out in that pissy ant little sink. Probably got all kinds of nasty bugs and germy bugs in that damn thing. Anyway, I got most of it out, got it wrung out as much as I could, and went back to my seat. And landed, got to my truck, changed my shirt, paid for parking, went to PTT, and here I am. Like I said, just a few minutes and I'll be at the intersection to the White Temple. Up there above, just at the top left, it says Rural Road, Chiang Rai that way, and the other way to something Dock Road, and just to my right, 200 meters, is the White Temple. Perfect day to go, actually, because the sun, even though it's out, oh my God, I'm moving over, so you're going to move over. I'm forcing you to move over. There you go. Because the sun's not, there's a lot of clouds, so the sun's not beating down, so it's not blinding. Right now would be a perfect time to hit the White Temple. But I am not in the mood for the White Temple. Oh, shoot. Anyway. Yeah, so that's about it for now, because look, I've already rambled on for 23 minutes just ranting about nothing, because I haven't really shared what I did on my trip. I didn't film on the trip. This will be in the queue immediately following my I'm going to Seattle trip or video. God dang. Yeah, I called Scotty and said, beam me up, you know. God dang. Oh, so many thoughts going through my head. Hey, I appreciate you guys, all right? Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to me whine. Okay, maybe someday I'll buy some cheese. Some really good cheese to share with the wine. Okay? Yeah. I'm just soaking it in right now. Just looking at what people are grabbing in the back of their trucks. And when I was in the States, I got a call, a line message. Your parts are in for my truck. And I'm like, wonderful. I'm not in Chiang Rai. What? I said I had to go back to the States, but I'm coming back pretty soon. And she had the audacity. It almost sounded like I was talking to an American. We're not a storage facility, you know. I was like, hey, listen. I'm the customer. I had an emergency and I had to leave town. So live with it. Because I will go somewhere else. I will call the insurance company and take my ticket somewhere else. I don't care if you ordered parts. Do you understand? Yes, sir, I understand. Okay, have a great day. No shit. I was like, you caught me at the wrong time. Anyway. All right. There I am fondling my knob again. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I appreciate each and every one of you. Later.